strategy. They're teasing him across the centre with Turner. I think he's teasing all the Collingwood players, and with Featherby winning in the centre, it's a picnic in that department. Beautiful kick in.
And Hampshire in ruck. Cordy is down there too, but Stewart will get the tap out. Over the top nicely to Shaw. Fires in towards Barham. He goes up and he's got it.
Time the Pies settled down into a bit of systematic football. The long kick to Young coming to frame again. Good mark there, Stewart. Too tall, too strong for Footscray, Collingwood's forward line, and that's his third mark, but he's not on target yet because he's kicked 2 behinds only. Maybe this will be the goal that'll give Collingwood the lead, because scores are level at 9 points apiece at the moment. And that's a better kick. That's his first goal. Collingwood lead by that margin.
The Magpies can do without Stewart up in the back line, in the back pocket.
Carlton 27, Collingwood 22. Almost into time on in the first quarter. Stewart nicely down to eventually up to Barham. Barham up.
Stewart, Weirmouth runs in the goal. Could be another one for the Magpies. It is. And is he happy?
Bounce favours Blake. Runs into trouble. Here's Woolno playing against his old team. Byrne, a good gather. Drives it to full forward. Lowe is down there, and Stewart.
Hard look. The call from Terry Pride out wide. Mightn't get there. No, Bright's there now. Good shepherding by Ray Byrne allows Ireland to clear the ball away. Weirmouth underneath it, the ball bouncing free now. That favours Collingwood. From Stewart on to Dacos. Geelong 6-5-41.
Bad mistake by Dacos, letting the Cats in, but Byrne backs his judgment. What a good player he's been. Up to half forward. Stewart in the middle for Collingwood, the focal point. And he's got it. What a good, strong mark. The hand pass out to King. And from 65 metres out, he could line them up. Could have given the hand pass. Now he gives it on. Davis fires from 40 out. But King was too late with that hand pass, but a relayed free kick. No, Davis will be given another chance. He was felled after kicking the ball, and umpire Smith's given him the option of another kick. And because the first one missed, there's no doubt that he's taking it. So Craig Davis from 40 metres out directly in front will have a shot at goal. That behind will not count. And this is a very big kick in this match. Collingwood leading by 9 points, and a goal here would give them the biggest lead in the match so far. He's kicked one. It looks good. It is good. Goal to Davis. Collingwood by 15 points. 44.
Minutes gone in the third quarter. McCormack again, straight up for Stewart. Big ride by Hawkins at the back. Stewart first and second grabs and the mark. Well, he's had 2 opponents and beaten them both. 8 marks to Craig Stewart. Out towards the members' wing.
Small wins easily. Young's on the ball now. It's all Collingwood. Stewart paddles along to pick up a good bounce. Good smother. Goes straight past them all. They ball up, no play on the call. Tony Shaw, Dacos from 35 out. It's a goal. Collingwood 8 points in front.
Warren Blake, and Blake wins as he has done for most of the day. At the Woods working it forward. Woolno getting the kick. Out comes Stewart. Easy one, well out in front that time. Drops the short one in. Lead from Davis, and he gets the break too on middle miss. And he's about 55 to 60 metres out, almost on the spot that Kink was on when he failed to make the distance a bit earlier in the quarter. And if he couldn't kick it, I doubt that Davis could, but he's deliberate about it. Long kick, great kick by Davis. A great goal, third goal to Davis, and Collingwood getting away to a 14-point lead.
The bounce, 2 big giant ruckmen go up again. Goes down to Dacos. Dacos up towards Stewart. Toomey got pushed out. Goes to Stewart again. Handball across to Tony Shaw. Swings onto the left boot. It won't get there.
Attendance today is 75,526, a record for the preliminary final. Knocked down by Peter Moore to Stewart and turn on to Carlson. The Magpies need a goal here after Geelong have got 2 to open hostilities in the final term. Tony Shaw gives it to Weirmouth. This could be the one they need. Weirmouth from 15 metres out has put it through for a goal to the Maggies. Collingwood come back 3 goals to Ronnie Weirmouth. And Collingwood now 13-10, 88 Geelong, 11-8, 74.
Down left and right. Is this pressure football? Out it comes to Stewart. Gets a hand pass back to Byrne. There's plenty of latitude. A snap for a goal, but it'll be off target. I don't think it'll make the distance.
Good 55 metres. McCormack in front. Hasn't been paid the mark. Bruns is there. In comes McCormack again. Magro shepherds well for him. Got plenty of pressure on him now. Has to go across towards the centre half back position. And mark taken by Tony Shaw again.
Good mark to Tony Shaw. We're at the 15.5-minute mark. Still Collingwood in front by 13 points. Can the Cats come back? Mark Theatre will know he's paid it, and I think rightly so. It might have been a free kick. It's going to Stewart. Well, they both were there. Out it goes wide now. Flying high is Davis to take the mark, and Collingwood better to go back deep into attack. Up there towards the full forward zone.
Smith, the Geelong fullback, could be out of bounds. It is not touched by any player, and that will necessitate a free kick going to, let me see who's going to take it. Stewart, I think. Craig Stewart, the Magpie centre half forward today. He's played very well, taken a lot of marks, and that's a mammoth kick in towards the 10-metre square.
Rains will take this free kick. So Rains gets the first kick of the match, and he kicks it long, right down toward Roach. Roach is up, and so too is Peter Moore. Peter Moore was up in front of him. He took the mark and passed out quickly to Andy Ireland. Ireland down toward the centre of the ground. Up will go Craig Stewart. He's in front. He took the mark in front of Burke. Burke's playing centre half back, and out it goes wide. It's coming over now towards the Collingwood player who was Dacos, and Dacos has got it up forward, and taking the mark down there is Young. David Young of Collingwood, right up to looking to Mount, but Mount's on this side of the ground, so he goes to the outer side. It's kicking over there to Emmett Dunn. He's outnumbered over there, and Collingwood will take the mark, all right. Collingwood take the mark. That's Ricky Barham. Barham's hand pass is not all that good. It's gone over towards Craig Stewart. He's tackled hard, and it goes to Ray Shaw. Lines him up from an angle. He's put it through, I think. He looked pretty happy about it. Yes, it's through a goal. Ray Shaw was on his way back to the centre. He knew it was a goal. So did the goal umpire. And after 7 minutes of play, Collingwood get that desperate goal they needed. With a banana kick. Good kick it was too. Down to Wiley. He taps it on. They don't bother to try and take it under control. This is good play here, as I think that'll be Craig Stewart playing on the back line. He's kicked it in, gives it back to Wood. Wood kicks it strong. Up goes toward Broach. It's down the ground. Going in there is Craig Stewart. Hand pass out to McCormack, and this at long last the Collingwood mark. It falls into the hands of Byrne. Byrne with a hand pass over to Morris. Morris kicking the ball up long, up in 35, as Collingwood pounce on the ball, the fullback, and is about to kick it in.
Well, it'll be Stewart to kick the ball back into play, and he does so now, kicking in from the railway or scoreboard end, driving the ball straight down the centre of the ground, and Moore for once is high over the...
And I think Moore got that side tap out, but Dunn picks it on the volley, kicks it right down where up goes Craig Stewart for Collingwood at the centre half-back position and takes the mark. He's going to hand pass the ball over to Magro. Magro's coming up toward the centre. Will kick long, to position.
People will say they're just as good. It's a great team and they're playing great football. McCormack coming up towards the line at the 25-minute mark in the third quarter.
Ball's been kicked in. Collingwood's Rene King trying to outmark his own teammate and Stewart. And that's the way Collingwood have been playing today. Woolno drops back, tries to take the mark. At least he's putting a little bit of lightness into the game, because it's a very dreary game from Collingwood's viewpoint. Great from Richmond. Ball being kicked in, going back from Big Stewart, right over toward Pickin again. And he's taken the mark this time on the boundary line on the half-forward flank on the outer side of the ground. They're kicking down to the punt road end. And Pickin, with that wobbly style of his, up to where...
And that beautiful style of his takes it under control. Two bounces, a hand pass to Jess. Jess into Bartlett, a bit too far for Bartlett. McCormack comes up to take the mark, drops the kick short. It was a bad one, but they'll get out of trouble through Magro. Hand passings to Stewart. Stewart to Young, and Young on the half.
Very nicely down there by Andy Ireland. Back toward Richmond it goes. Chipping in nicely was Carlson. Carlson over to Craig Stewart. Craig Stewart takes the mark, then falls over. Hand pass the ball over toward Tony Shaw. Tony Shaw's trying to find a teammate. Pickin knocked it away from the opposition. Goes to Malthouse. Clowngold, the umpire. Chance for William Outhill. Hand pass to Peter Moore is a goal. And there's 6 goals. 6 goals on the board now for Collingwood. 6 goals, 19. In Kane to Malthouse. He let it run right through his hand. Malthouse. There's an opportunity for King. King tries to get it across to Tony Shaw. Does it well. Shaw taps it back. Over towards Stewart. Stewart up to Pickin. Pickin's mark. And Pickin, I was going to say, is seen picking himself up off the ground. But he fell awkwardly then, Billy Pickin, after taking that mark. And he has a chance to kick his third goal for the day. Now, Billy Picken, moving back, he was the only goal kicker for Collingwood during the third quarter. We're waiting for Billy Picken to line them up. The time gone is 20 minutes, and so about another 10 minutes for Kevin Bartlett or David Cloak to equal the record or even pass it as the ball on its way. Jimmy Jess was talking to Magro there a few minutes ago as we see Picken come in, line them up, and the goal umpire doesn't move. It's a goal, and Collingwood's got its 8th. 8th on the board. That's 8 goals, 21, a total of 69. Richmond 21-20, 146 and 22 minutes gone.